They're literally on a mission, and that mission is to create positive human-animal interactions that inspire responsible pet ownership and wild animal conservation. Silly Safaris produces and shares over 3,000 live shows a year, and this year they're starting off 2023 with some bird news. And yes, I let this gorgeous gal perch on my hand. Pretty amazing. Here's Amazon John with more.
Yes, in my hand.
I know, she's holding a bird. Isn't that cool? This is Cleopatra. She is a yellow-billed kite, and you can tell because her bill is pretty yellow. Most birds don't crave affection.
Now, you
like
got
you guys do.
You got her when she was a baby.
A young bird, yeah, and that way she grows up with us and goes to all the shows and the schools and everything else. And look at just how comfortable she is sitting there.
I always say, I'm learning about birds. I don't know a lot about birds, but she's still a little feisty, isn't she?
Yeah, and a lot of birds love affection. There are people with like pet parrots or chickens or turkeys, right? We've had those on the show with you before. Most birds of prey, they just don't want to be like hugged and petted and held and kissed and everything. But Cleo loves to just sit there just like a cup of coffee and look at that beautiful bird. A lot of people tell me that she looks like an eagle, right?
Oh, and yesterday was Save the Eagles Day.
Save the Eagles Day. We love the Eagles.
Okay,
Eagles.
And I looked up, these are not endangered.
California tour, that's awesome. I love the Eagles. Oh wait, you're talking about birds of prey. I am so dumb. We love the eagles, and you know what hurt the eagles in our country was pesticides and so many other things. The eagles are on the rise, so if you live anywhere near water, you can see bald eagles right here in your very own backyard.
But you're not allowed to keep them, right?
You're not allowed to keep them. Okay. Only Dolly Parton can have eagles.
That's amazing. I didn't know that.
She has like the biggest collection. If you're ever at Dollywood, you'll see like the biggest collection of our own American bald eagles, and they've all been, like rehabbed and everything else. That's why we use captive raised birds as opposed to birds that have been hurt or injured. That's a great mission, and so many other people all around the country rehab and save and rescue birds. But we love Cleo because she's an education ambassador, right? A Silly Safari star, as it were. So a great bird.
And we're watching some video here. She can fly. She makes noises.
She makes noises.
Birds of prey, and they're originally from Egypt.
Yes, this is an Egyptian bird. So if you're ever in Africa and look up, this would be the bird that you would see flying. And she's called a kite because kiting, you've seen red-tailed hawks do that even here in our country. They fly into the wind as fast as the wind pushes them back.
What?
So like a hummingbird can hover, right? And you'll see kestrels doing that sometimes, little falcon-type birds. A kite is a pretty unique bird because it's kind of like, it flies kind of like a falcon, it flies kind of like a hawk, but they're known for just flying into the wind as fast as the wind pushes them back. So they can sit kind of stationary and look across, in her case, the desert. And see all the food. Right, because in the desert there's not a lot of food. So you eat anything that you can possibly catch in the desert, and that's why she has these great big talons.
Oh, she's got some claws, let me tell you. Look at that.
She's got that pretty yellow bill.
And the yellow bill. So, but these I looked up, these are not endangered.
They're not an endangered species,
so that's good news. Good news.
And in our country we have the Everglades kite and the Mississippi kite, and I love kites. So when people tell you go fly a kite, now you know what they're talking about.
Amazon John. Now to find out more, fly to their website, www.sillysafaris.com. More Pet Pals TV winging your way next.